Morning everyone, it's the 23rd of February 2026 and this particular permission is in another part of Kent, and what distinguishes it is that it's in an area that was known from the 13 to the 1500s for something called Kentish broadcloth production, and there are a lot of timber framed hall houses in the area, one of which was responsible for this area here, which is about 500 acres and probably formerly pasture. We're just looking at the pond behind us, wondering what particular function that served, and it looks highly likely, doesn't it, Nick, that it was for watering animals rather than for the excavation of ironstone. Additionally, we have an area over the other side of the road which in the 90s was excavated because it was the site of a Roman bloomery, and it was following on from discovery of a Roman coin, several of which have been found in this parish, and the Roman coin was from the 2nd century, late 2nd century. It was a young Faustina coin, and makes it additionally interesting. But as is often the case, we have everything in place to find good things, but it doesn't always follow through, does it?
Well, fingers crossed. Hopefully, it looks like it's a good piece of land. It's been ploughed, smoothed out slightly, ready to go.
There's one of the clothiers from Cranbrook that owned this particular manor. He was a bit contentious because he got involved in some debauchery and had arguments with the vicar and ended up drilling holes in the what's called the rood screen in the church. Fortunately, being a JP, he won the favour of the locals, and the vicar got kicked out, not him. So anyway, without further ado, Nick's on his dais as usual.
Yeah.
You're charged up, aren't you?
And my headphones are working this
time. And his
time.
headphones are working.
Yeah.
What was wrong with your headphones, by the way?
You can take the actual screen off,
Right.
and you can use it as its own computer, and it wasn't quite connected properly.
Oh, okay.
So the signals weren't coming through.
Do you have to plug it into your PC then or something?
No, so I don't know how you do
it
it.
was just a mechanical connection then?
Yeah, so it's very interesting.
Cool, and I'm on the Vanquish 540. We got a good day and it's just gone midday, so
5 hours.
5 hours.
Fingers crossed.
Must find a couple of buttons at least.
Couple of Roman.
There are Romans here, but it's finding them is the problem, because this was a densely forested area at one time, and we have, as I say, a Roman bloomery over the road, but
that doesn't mean anything in a way, does it? It's hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe he's buried his wealth here, so fingers crossed.
The local village isn't mentioned in the Domesday Book in 1086. It expanded immediately after that, when it was given a royal chartership by Edward I to hold a market and a fair. So it would be unusual to find something Anglo-Saxon, but
not unheard of.
Not unheard of. Right, well, see you at the first, guys. And
fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed as ever. Time is 12:22 as we start. Nick's onto his first hole. What was it on the scale, Nick?
I didn't have a look because it's all broken. I think it might be.
Was it quite a compact?
Bit of
Cancel.
aluminium or something.
Oh, Cancel. Oh well. Right, Nick's on his second signal. I haven't dug one yet because a lot of broken signals in my case, but it's 61. What have you got?
Copper washer.
Oh, it's a buckle, isn't it?
No.
Is it? Oh, just a piece of modern detritus then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cup-shaped washer. That's a bit of iron slag there, which one would expect to find with what I mentioned about the Roman bloomerers earlier on. Another piece of slag. It was the biggest slag heap in the Weald of Kent, according to the archaeologists. Oh, hello, some dogs. Right, my first signal. Sorry about the wind noise. 21, 80%. I was just saying to Nick, the dogs have got crotal bells, I think. Right. 22. I think it's too large to be a coin, might be wrong though. Let's see what it is. Alright, it's in my hand. Alright, it's still in here. Don't know what that is. Interesting. Is that a piece of bronze or modern? Yeah, it's modern. It's got some blue paint on it, but I don't know what that is. Right, this was 16 at 50%. Slightly more interesting. Hole number 3 is a lead weight of some sort. Cylindrical. As to an age, impossible to say really. I don't know if it's rolled or what, but there we are, lead weight. He's just seen a coin on the surface without having to detect at all. Nick's finding all his finds without using his coil today.
Yeah. Look at that.
Look at that, yeah.
That's a Roman, isn't it?
Oh, you're joking.
I don't think that's not milled.
That is a Roman.
Yeah.
My God!
Shame
Nick's
it's
just found a
knackered.
Roman on the surface in the bit where I said we need to detect
Right.
because the
The
iron
bloomerers.
bloomerers are near here, which is corroborated by the fact there's so
Right
much
on
slag.
the surface.
Oh, it's very worn, but it's a
Yeah.
lovely. That's the colour of the debased coins in my
Hoard.
3rd century hoard. Nick.
Wow.
So that's probably, if it's that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, well done,
That's a
mate.
good sign.
Oh, I got 24, something green and copper. What is it? Oh. Looks like a dress hook to me. I think that's what that is. I might be wrong. Alright, here's this thing that I said was a dress hook. I'm not entirely sure in actual fact. Something with a nice green patina. So it's got some age to it, whatever it is. Interesting. Anyone knows what it is? Post below. 78 on the dais. Sounds like a coin, but such a lot of aluminium in here. It's been brought in during manuring, I think, in modern times. What have we got? What is it? Oh,
Roman.
you got a Roman! Oh, you bugger.
Yeah.
Oh, well done, man.
There's actually a face on it.
Right, here are Nick's Romans. I don't know if you guys can see anything there. Can you? Is that the portrait side?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. If you look on the right side of the coin, you'll see his nose and his eyes. And it might be a radiate type. He's got a very pointy chin, and that one, sadly, we can't
It's
see much at all.
completely
But
gone.
if you can hold it steady a minute, see his nose on the right. That is his nose, definitely, isn't it? I'm not mistaken there.
Yep.
And he's got a pointed chin, not a very square jaw, but a pointed one.
On the other side, I think it's
Yeah, what
completely
you got on the
blank.
other side?
Oh yeah,
Let's have a look.
there is someone.
Right, I'll zoom in. Or let's go. What we
You
got?
can't really.
Hold it next so that I can.
You won't be able to see. It's
Oh.
just completely covered.
You can see the head of the person
You can
standing there,
just
and his staff on the.
left-hand side.
Yeah, well, I can see his staff on the right, but yeah, they're pretty eroded. Still,
That one is
Roman,
completely gone, hasn't it?
a Roman presence.
Yeah.
Which can't be complained at too much.
Not at all.
It's part of a wartime shell. Yeah, they've got the timing marks usually on the cone bit, but that's what they are anyway. Alright, this is a particularly nice signal. It's the sort of signal I like. See what it is though. Something round, I think. Alright, it's in my hand. Oh. Is it a button or a coin? That's a coin, at least. Not a Roman or anything, but it's a coin. I'll put you onto my other camera. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but that's a young bunhead Victoria. So probably 1860-ish. I'll probably be able to get a date off it when I clean it properly. Cool, that's a coin anyway. Right next to that Victoria. Young head or bunhead, halfpenny of 21. So it's about 8 feet away actually. But I never know, it might be another one. We're in the wind shadow by a copse of trees. So good place to look. Oh, it's a bullet I think. Ah damn, it's 50 cal bullet. Machine gun bullet. Anti-aircraft type. Right, onwards and upwards. Nick says he's got a start part. We've moved to the next field and we've got a bit of an old key, he says. So, oh right, yep. Is that what it is?
Well, there's a
Oh
slight,
yes, yeah.
slight notch where it would have been a bit longer. There's a barrel. I'd say there's a slight notch where they would have been
Yeah.
elongated.
It's
There's
a hollow barrel
Yeah.
though, isn't it? Is that normal for a
think so.
key? Yeah, I didn't find many keys to be fair.
I've only found a few little casket keys, but this is a bigger one. I'm confident that that's a key.
Probably 16 or 1700s then.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how to age them, but I would say probably around that.
I'll have to look into our keys,
Yeah.
Nick. I'm not up on keys, so, but I'm sure that's what it is. Well done. Right. Where is it? Here's the key end that Nick found hollow there. Just some better footage of it. So I might post that on the hub too to get an ID later on. Nice.
I'd say it's a good sized key.
Yeah, excellent. Well done. Right, this thing here was a steady 20. It looks like a chess piece, but it's not. It's a finial because it's had a screw in the end of it. Bit of brass or whatever. Alright, this sounds like a coin. 23, but it's on the surface, so it may not be. What have we got? Oh no, it's not. It's a horse brass. Yeah, it's a horse brass. Oh well. Bit of Victoriana. plain one, nothing on the front of it. But anyway, horsebrass nevertheless. Alright, 20 feet from that horsebrass, 23. You can see something green down there. That's just a fragment of... Oh yeah, that's the usual shrapnel. It's like pastry with lines on it. Shrapnel from shells. I was just thinking there must have been a pond here, because I tried to dig up one of the signals, but I don't know if you can see, but it's right, this was a relief. It's a lower tone because the aluminium tends to strike out at you. It's quite a high number, and it's something round. It was 13 on the scale, so I'm expecting this is the first button. Nick pointed out there was an absolute absence of buttons, which there were, and it's a nice Tomback Georgian or Victorian button there. Alright, the weather's closed in, guys. I've just had an unfortunate accident. I threw my spade down, as I always do, like a spear, and it basically, I just threw it straight into the end of my foot. So that's me out for the rest of the year, unfortunately.
That's it. 2026 is a write-off.
I bloody hope not. I haven't broken any toes, but that was not clever, guys. So if you are thinking of throwing your spade, sorry.
Well, it is a spear, really.
Yeah, just watch your foot, because if I was planning on sharpening it too, but
No.
I'm glad I didn't
Bad
do that.
idea.
Anyway, in summary, Nick, 2 Roman coins, very well done.
Thank you.
Some other bits and pieces that we haven't identified yet. And what do you think? That's a medieval key?
Yeah, hopefully.
Medieval key,
yeah. I think so. It's got a bit of age
and
to
an
it.
awful lot of aluminium canslaw. So
Hell of a lot.
I have a pouch full of that. Right, come back out. It's now the following day, 24th, despite my injury. My one of my toes is now purple, so I'm going to be hobbling, but after... It was very funny because Nick basically said, in the intro, he said a couple of Romans would be nice after I described the nearby Bloomery here in West Kent, and somehow he managed to realise that particular objective and came away with 2 Romans. So that spurred me on to come back today. I'm by myself today, and 24th of February, the weather's quite considerably better today, but Nick's tied up. Of about 25 to 30 finds, most of about 20 were bits of aluminium, and you'll see when I post up the finds at the end of the video. So limping a little bit today after my spade accident, but those vestiges of Roman and little bits of copper alloy objects which I haven't yet identified, and one coin that I found was a Victoria bunhead. Hope to capitalise on that today. Fingers crossed. I'm just starting and it's 12:46 in the afternoon. A bit windier today. Right, first nice signal. Tuesday 24th of February. That's 80% in depth stakes. Not that that means very much. Except obviously if the aluminium's shallower, then we could preclude some of the aluminium by not digging the shallow signals. Signal's deteriorated a little bit. Hope you can hear me with this wind noise, sorry about that. Foot hurts. That's better. 2021. I think I can see something. No, that's not it. Piece of bracketry. Nothing to write home about, unfortunately. some old bit of machinery or something. Number 2, you can see what that is. Horrible old drinks can. This one I expected to be aluminium because it was quite shallow, but it's that's the thing, is the alley sounds exactly like More Interesting Things, and it turns out it's a coin, which I can just pick out for you there. Have a quick spray, see if we can see anything at all. So 20 on the scale on the Vanquish. Pretty toasted. Clean it on my trousers. Nope, no idea who that is. Possibly a George III, but we'll clean it up and look closer later. Right, this is a 22, quite a deep hole as you can see. I've scraped it up to there. I don't know what it's going to be. Usually aluminium. That's why I'm not filming every single hole, because there's an awful lot of aluminium around here. Sidewall. What on earth is that? It's aluminium, unfortunately. Looks like duralumin, sort of stuff used on aircraft, but I think it's a brake lever. Like a brake lever of a bicycle or a motorbike, more like. This was 32. I think it's about the biggest piece of shrapnel I've ever found, almost. See the lines passing through it. Copper, hence the green. Alright, this is a nice signal. 20 in there. Is it going to be aluminium? Nope, it's a coin. Oh, at least that's 2 coins today. Absolutely shot to pieces, that one. Looks like another George. I would say probably a Georgian halfpenny. Oh, I can't believe it. It's a pin, tack and nail. Ah. Maybe made of brass or something. Right, excuse the noise, there's an aeroplane going over. This was a 20. I think it's going to be a button, unfortunately. From that hole there, anyway. Yeah. Sorry. I don't know what kind of button that is. If it is a button. It's a domed thing. Dome-shaped thing with 2 pimples on one side. So if you know what that is, let me know. Hasn't got a shank, in other words. There we go. Right, this is quite hard to find. It was actually down there about 7 inches. 29, 33, that sort of number. I think it's a button, but it could be a coin. Let's have a look. Still a coin nevertheless. Not a Roman, but yeah, 3pence. I gave it my best shot. Yesterday's finds, I wasn't able to really follow through on those Roman coins, so well done, Nick. And I basically trawled as much of the area concerned as possible with my detector, and there's an awful lot of rubbish in here. So those few finds that are of interest I'll post up. Nice to find a 3pence and 2 Georgian halfpennies, although they are very, very rusty. And if you want to follow my progress, as usual, if you'd like to press the subscribe button, it's free and all that. And if you like what I do, give us a like. Until then, I'll see you on the next. Thanks for watching. Right, quick summary guys. As you can see, a lot of targets to dig on these 2 occasions, 4 hours each, over 2 days, so 8 hours in total. All the things on the left of this brake lever or clutch lever, bits of rubbish. So I've got something like 20 finds of interest, if you like, and 70 of bits of rubbish, so large number of bits of aluminium, bits of machinery all smashed up. So that's been spread obviously over the field in modern times with manuring, I'd imagine. The coins concerned, as you see there, you got a 1945 or 6 threepence, 3p. That was a George II, that particular one, because he faces left. I can just about make him out. They're very worn. This here, I don't know what it is. Nick suggests it might be the foot, the leg from a pot or something, but it would have to be very small, obviously. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. Victorian horse brass, 50 caliber bullet, deer hunting or sport rifle bullet there for game. 5 or 6 bits of shrapnel, probably coming out of this shell, exploded shell. So we have an exploded shell. Find these quite commonly. First or Second World War. This, I don't know what it is. I think, could it be a gas light fitting? If anyone knows again, please let me know. Spoon handle. I don't know as to the age of this. Could be Victorian maybe, or Georgian again. An unusual button. If it is a button, of course, it's just a dome-shaped piece of copper alloy metal. These aren't part of my detect. These are just some bits that I added of iron slag, and some very old looking glass. Oh, that's a piece of the shell that belongs, exploded shell that belongs here, and a piece of medieval pottery, and a clay pipe stem, and then usual couple of buttons. This button's unusual. If anyone knows about this, it's got the shank is more like a pin. It's plain, but it looks as if it's at least 150 years old, maybe 200 years old. Tomback button, and that's it really. So I'll post the pictures up for you now, and hopefully you'll be able to see some of the more interesting finds, which are hidden in amongst all this rubbish, in more detail in a moment.